Rose Bowl's എല്ലാ പ്രേക്ഷകർക്കും എൻ്റെ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ ഓണാശംസകൾ. This time I'm going to show you a totally different thing for Onam, and because Onam is going to come within 2 to 3 days, I was thinking of showing you something different, because usually what happens is everyone usually shows either paisam or something to do with the the sadhya, the Onam sadhya, something every time related with that. And I think people are kind of, they're accustomed to it and they know what they're going to show, or probably they are probably bored with it. But I am going to show you something which is a sort of vegetarian, totally vegetarian obviously, and it's something of a celebration, because we all know that Onam is a festival of prosperity and celebration. Mainly because, it was during that time, harvest time was there, and people used to, rice was harvested, and lots of things was harvested, and they all celebrated because of this Chingamasam. Now, due to that, I was thinking of also celebrating these Onam days with a special Paalak Paneer Biriyani, which is totally different but very fitting to Onam, because it contains a lot of green, as you may know. It's got spinach and mint and coriander, and also it's a dish to be celebrated because it's very tasty, and you can give it to your guests and your family, and a cause of celebration. So let's start with this episode for you, dedicated with love from me. Now, how we have to start off with this particular biryani is, it's a very easy method I'm going to show you, but it does involve certain steps. Now, because it involves paneer, okay, I thought of frying the paneer first. Now, for the rice, I'm going to use flavored water to actually cook the rice, and then I'm going to mix the paneer masala, or the palak paneer masala, and the rice, the flavored rice. So for the flavored rice, what we're going to do is we need some flavored water. Now I've got a pot waiting for some flavored water, or some water which is going to be flavored. So now I'm going to use, this is around 2 cups of basmati rice, okay? This is around 2 cups of basmati rice, which has been washed and drained properly. So for 2 cups of rice, you need 4 cups of flavored water. So now, because I'm going to flavor the water by boiling it, obviously the water is going to evaporate a little bit. So we can't just keep 4 cups of water. We have to keep 4.5 or 5 cups of water. So I'm going to pour a little bit of water in this, okay, and to flavor the water, what we need is a little bit of ginger, okay. Now I'm going to just cut this ginger, so it's going to actually help. It's going to actually help the processor to do it more quicker. And I'm not going to bother to to peel it, because this is just the water we're going to use. We're not going to use the actual, the fiber or the things. So we just need this. And this has been washed and dried well, so it's no problem. Okay. Now we need some garlic. Okay, half a clove of garlic will be more than enough. Again, I'm not going to bother to actually peel it. Lazy me. Because I just want the water. Put it in. With this, I need some spices. Now, let's see our spices. We need, well, a little bit of, well, around 4 to 5 cardamom. Okay, 4 to 5 cardamom. 1 star anise or takkolam. Cinnamon sticks, around 3 pieces. Then some cloves. Okay, cloves around, well, around 8 or something. Okay, I need around 45 grams of fennel seeds or perinjeeragam. Okay, and well, around 1 or 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of cumin, or normal jeeragam. So this is fennel and this is cumin. So around 35 to 45 grams of fennel and 2 tablespoons of cumin. Okay, in that goes. And to aid it along, I'll need a little bit of water. Okay, just a bit. And then I'm going to crush these all together. Now, at this time, you can notice the whole kitchen will smell of this beautiful spices. That itself is uplifting. Okay. Now, what we have to do is, these are the flavorings, okay, the spices, and we're going to put it in this, and we're going to boil it so that we'll get flavored water. Okay. Now, I have to take this out. Don't need this anymore. And carefully. Now, this does not have to be like well ground. It just has to be crushed. That's why I used a processor. Okay, so all the fennel seeds and the cumin and everything, it just crushes so that all the flavors can, seep into the water much more, well, easily. Everything is crushed. You don't have to grind it, you just have to crush it. So all the flavors and the smell, which is divine smell. It has a special biryani type of smell. I'm not going to use any biryani masala. This is well, from natural, or well, it's from scratch. Okay, I'm not going to use any artificial stuff. Okay, now the rest of the water, I'm going to pour it. All the flavorings are in the water, which is around 4.5 to 5 cups. So we only need 4 cups of flavored water because we have only 2 cups of basmati rice. I'm just going to light the fire and let this, let all the flavors seep into the water. Now, your whole house will smell of spices and everything. Now, all your neighbors would know that you're making biryani. That's the bad effect or good effect of it, whatever you want to take it as. Now, next what I'm going to do is, I am going to actually saute the paneer and keep it aside, okay? For that, I need a bit of butter. Around 25 grams, or probably, well, just 20 is enough. And for that is 2 packets of paneer, around 400 grams of paneer. For that, I need a little bit of oil, okay, so that the butter will not burn. And once that is lightly bubbling away, what I'm going to do is transfer these paneer pieces fully and let it be toasted, well, golden, okay? Should be nice and golden. Now, this has to be golden so that the paneer part of it is, well, done. Now, next what we have to do is we have to make our masala for the biryani, okay? Now, in this we need to do a little bit of flavoring, and that is, I need to put a little bit of salt, okay, so that the actual paneer will, absorb a bit of salt. Just a bit, not too much, okay, and might as well green chili for heat. Make sure you do wash your hands after handling green chilies, and do not rub it on your face, otherwise you're going to have, well, a real tough time. So let this be golden brown, okay, and wash it. Now this is getting golden brown, okay. Make sure you don't brown it too much, just golden brown is enough. Now actually, this is more or less done. I'll just keep this aside and we'll just keep on toasting in the pan. I'll start making the masala for the actual Paalak Paneer Biryani. Now I've got altogether around 100 grams of butter, and I'm going to distribute it between the rice, the paneer and the masala. Okay. Again, to avoid the butter from burning, we need a little bit of oil. Well, around 3 tablespoons of sunflower, any unflavored oil. With that, you need 3 onions, okay? This has to be sauteed well. 3 onions. So let this become soft and, let all the oils, all the flavors merge into the oil. For that again, we need a little bit of salt. And let that brown well. While this is going on, you have to keep an eye on your flavored water. Well, you don't have to do much about it. It will keep on just flavoring the water. Okay, the heat would actually help all the flavorings to get really merged into the water, because the water is the one we're going to actually use. Okay, we'll actually tip this into this. Now, next what we need is, we need a bit of just a bit of garlic. These big garlics are really, or elephant garlics you can call them, they are really, really helpful because they don't create too much havoc in actually peeling the garlic. Okay, we need 1 more big one. Now, if it's like small ones, you'll need at least 8. Gosh, this is hard. Ginger is really fibrous. Now, we need to just, mash it up. So, actually we're going to flavor, this is going to be a really flavored dish because it's going to be flavored in both ways. The rice is going to be flavored and also the masala, okay? So everything has a very nice taste to it. Usually what happens is, they don't flavor the rice, they just flavor the masala. Here, because it's homemade and because it's paneer paneer does not have any taste of its own, and even palak or the spinach is kind of bland. So you need flavorings to boost it up. Now, you can put a green chili into the actual onions and let it saute well. Now, for this we need, like I said, we've got our garlic and our ginger, and we need, well, around 4 to 5 green chilies. And to aid it along, we need some lime, okay? And what I need to do now is, okay? Now to this, okay, I've added the actual chilies, garlic and ginger. What you need more again in this actual mixture is, well, a little bit, oh God, it's really, the spice actually hit me. A bit of actual salt, and in this we need a good amount of coriander leaves, okay? Now, that is also done. It's perfect. What I do is put this masala in. Now, the whole thing is very, very spicy and full of masala, so you have to be very, very careful. And with this, you need 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and, well, a little bit of turmeric powder, okay? And 2 to 3 tomatoes, 3 tomatoes actually, 3 medium-sized tomatoes, which goes in. Mix everything together till it becomes a real good masala. Once this masala has become, well, merged together and becomes really, really well sauteed well, you can add your paneer, and that is done with. Now, this is more or less done. I need this pan. The masala is done, and what I have to do is just put the paneer. Now, the masala part is done, and we'll start with the rice. For that, what we need is, again, a bit of butter and oil. You need around 3 to 4 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of oil. We need rice, which has been washed and drained properly. Okay, just pour this in, put this in, and let it fry. Okay, I'm not going to put any spices in this. We have our flavored water. Okay, so no spices in this. All I'm going to do here is just fry this along. Now, we just need the water. We don't need the spices. What we have to do carefully now is, I'm going to do, notice I haven't put any salt in this. I didn't put salt. All the flavorings and all the essence of the spices have, actually it doesn't have any smell anymore, has been seeped into this water, and it's in this water, okay, the flavored water, we're going to cook our rice. 4 cups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 cups of water, and I'm just going to give it a stir. Now, before I actually switch on the heat, okay, you just keep like that, we need to deal with the palak, okay. The paneer is done, the rice is on the way, and the palak is supposed to be, well, cooked now. So I've got some fresh, very, very fresh spinach leaves. I washed it well with salt water and I drained it, so it's actually very, very totally clean. What I need is just this is not cooked, okay? I'm going to cook it with the rice. So or attempt to process it. Now, this is done, more or less. Now, we've got our spinach puree. Usually what they do for palak paneer is to actually steam the palak and then puree it. But here I'm going to do a different way. This is raw palak and a little bit of coriander. Now, what I'm going to do is pour this puree into this so that everything is going to get cooked well. Next, what I have to do is we have to mix it well. Okay, notice I haven't switched on the heat because everything has to cook together. Now, I switch on the heat and let it really come to a boil. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of mint leaves in the middle. I'm not going to do anything, just in the middle, and I'm going to take it out as soon as the actual rice is done. Okay, so you don't have to worry about these stalks sticking out. We can just take it out as soon as it's done. Okay, close the lid, put it on high heat till it boils, then lower it to the minimum and then cook till the rice gets cooked and all the water evaporates. Now all we have to do is take out this. That's why I kept the stalks. It's a bit too hot. Just take it out like this, and you don't need this anymore. Now, what we need to do here is just mix the masala or the paneer masala into this. All the flavors are mixed well. Now, everything, all the flavors are, inside this particular dish. You don't have to, while you eat, you don't have to take out the cinnamon or the cardamom or the clove or anything. It won't come in or interfere while you eat. This is just the pure, total flavoring. And finally, a little bit of mint leaves for obviously garnishing if you want. Okay, fresh mint leaves. And once that's done, you can serve it with raita of your choice. You can serve it with, well, cucumber raita or tomato raita, anything you want. With this, it's a totally lovely combination. So yes, go ahead. There are a lot of steps in it, but it's worth it. After you eat it, you will thank me for it. So have a lovely one.